Good morning, beautiful souls. I hope you're all doing well. Greetings from the UK. It is 8:52 in the morning. It's quite a chilly morning. I wanted to check in and just see how some of you are doing. For those that resonated with my quite frank video a couple of weeks ago, got a lot of views, some amazing comments, so thank you all so much. And I'm really hoping the ones that resonated actually had that honest conversation with themselves about where they are at in their journey, and really dissecting, you know, what could these blocks be? Is it external interference? Is it internal interference? Like, is there more shadow work to clear? And how to fundamentally clear and protect yourself and your twin every day. So that's one aspect that you absolutely should be doing by now. What I wanted to talk to you about today is preparation for union, and it's looking at your life where it is now, your story. One of my twin friends put up on their Facebook a couple of weeks ago, you know, how she felt that she made up a story because she went into work one morning and she saw something was unplugged, and she knew that she didn't unplug that under her desk, and she had this story that there was something paranormal going on in the fucking office, only to find out that an engineer had been in the office overnight and unplugged it to do something or to fix something. And it made her think, you know, is this whole twin flame phenomenon a story? Is it made up? Is it something that, you know, she bought into or made up? Is it real? And I really reflected on what she was saying. And actually, for me, our life and our reality is our story. And for me, preparation to union is to sense check our life and our story now. So we've talked about blocks and interference that could be between ourselves and our counterpart and how to clear that. Now it's about our story and our life and sense checking and going into every area of our life. Are we happy in our job? You know, are we happy where we live? Are we putting everything on hold because we feel that when we go into union we will live together, or we will leave that job that we're not happy with because we may go into mission together? You know, are we kind of putting our life a little bit on hold until union happens? But do you not realize that by doing that and waiting and waiting and waiting, it's actually delaying your union even more? Because this is all about self-mastery, you know, clearing all the wounds, purging it all out, learning lessons. But it's also about moving forward with your life and making sure that if you unconditionally love yourself, you should be completely devoted to you and your happiness, not waiting for your twin to fill that lack or that empty cup, because that's not going to work. We know that. That's the traditional relationship. This is why marriages and partnerships don't work, because they stick to each other because of lack, insecurity, to fill the gap. And it doesn't work. We have to fill our own gaps, our own shadows, fill our cups, so that when our divine counterpart comes back into our lives, they don't fill anything, they just enhance our life. But for me now, my question to you is, do you believe you deserve everything? Do you believe that? And are you doing everything possible to make sure that everything in your story and in your life is focused on you and your happiness? And if you're not, then actually you don't love yourself unconditionally. And this is a very important part of self-mastery. You know, you need to be as devoted to your twin as you are yourself. In fact, you need to be more devoted to you than your twin. I am devoted to my twin in the sense of I hold him and I anchor him in love and trust and faith that he will turn his life around for his happiness, not to then come back and make me happy. You know, we are warriors now. We're seasoned twin flames, and you know, we've gone through so much. 100%, but now it's about making sure that, you know, if there's something in our life, if there's friends pulling us down, if we're in a job we fucking hate, if we have no money, then what are we doing about it? Because if we are these warriors, these twin flame warriors, then, you know, a warrior will deal with it. A warrior will fight that war. A warrior will set boundaries. You know, if there's people pulling you back, forget misguided loyalty. It's now about laying those boundaries and saying to these people or family members, I deserve better, and if I don't get this, then I'm off. You know, it's about, if you're not happy in your job and you're being used and abused, or you're in a job where you feel that you know you're not earning any money, then get out of that job. Start applying for jobs. You know, if you're unhappy where you live, then move. It's not going to delay your journey if you're pulled to live somewhere else. Because if it makes you happy and excited at the prospect of changing where you live, then do it. Don't put anything on hold waiting for union. Because by moving forwards and making decisions and turning things around that are holding you back and pulling you back and keeping you in limbo, is actually delaying union. That's not preparation for union. So this is what I wanted to record this video about. Preparing for union is about moving forward with your life and making decisions without your twin, and living your life without your twin. Not waiting for your twin to come back and help you sort that out and help you make those decisions. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about. It's about changing your story, because if you're in the same place or the same things keep happening to you, they say that's the definition of insanity. You've got to do things differently. Okay, you can't keep moaning and groaning about, oh, it's not going to happen and union is so far away, and yet I've done all this work and they haven't done their work yet and they're resistant to leave their karmics. And no, it's take the focus off them. The only focus you should have on your twins is energetically, is remotely. That's the only thing you should be doing at this moment in time. Is the focus is on them energetically, keeping them clear and protected, keeping them nourished, cultivating your telepathic communications on a day-to-day basis. That should be your devotion, not devoting all your fucking time looking at them on social media, trying to sense check where they're at, because social media is 3D bullshit. It's fictional. What you want is truth. So focus on you and your truth and your story, because if you don't, and you just spend your days waiting and waiting, thinking, well, you know, if I do this transmission or I keep doing these meditations, then my twin will come back. No, my darlings. That is all good. Whatever you need to do to stay in high vibe is great. But to me, look at the story of your life and the reality of your life, okay? Because that is preparation for union. So that's all I really wanted to say is, you know, you've looked at where the blocks could be. Now you've got to look at your life and where it is. And if there is something that is holding you back, a person, a situation, a job, whatever, then be brave and be honest with yourself and say, right, I'm not going to do this job anymore. I want a better job. I want to earn more money. I want to live somewhere else. Make these decisions without taking your twin into account. And I promise you that will alchemize you really moving forwards. God, the divine, will conspire to help you get to that job, to help you get that more money. But you have got to make the first move, because, you know, we all have free will. They're not going to help you unless you make that decision and say your prayers and say, right, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to create. But you've got to take action. You can't just say a prayer and all of a sudden this money or this job is going to happen. You've got to get out there and apply for work and look at other places to live, or sit with a friend that's taken the mickey out of you and just say, look, I'm setting boundaries now, or whatever it is. But just scan your life and look at your story and ask yourself, do I need to change my story? Because to me, that is preparation for union. All right, so food for thought. I just thought I'd add that for you to start thinking about that, and I will check in soon. And please, on your comments, tell me, what are you doing at the moment to change your life? What are you actually doing? Stop waiting for your twin to do that for you. And let me tell you, when you start moving, so will your twin. All right, we mirror each other. You are the leader of this journey, so lead yourself into a life to make you happy. Lead yourself into that, and in turn your twin will follow suit. But if you don't, they won't. I hope that all makes sense. I love you all so much. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you so much for all the views and the people that have subscribed recently and all your amazing comments. I'm here now to help you get to union, and I will trigger you if I need to trigger you, but it's about reality check. We are warriors. We are twin flame warriors, and we've got to start really behaving as warriors, and that means clean up. That means anything that isn't working in our lives, change it. It starts with you, my darlings. I love you so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.